Hey, this is Kwame again. I hope we are ready for the new episode. Last time we left off, Joseph had just had a dream that he would one day rule over Pharaoh's entire kingdom, but then got in trouble for telling his brothers about it. They got so angry that they threw him into a pit. And then a traveling merchant named Potiphar came by, grabbed Joseph, and took him out of the pit and brought him to work in his house. So in today's episode, we're going to see how life is in Potiphar's house. Now, this is an important part of the story, because while Joseph will end up in prison for a short time, this is where he really grows as a leader and learns to exercise wisdom and discernment. Potiphar was an official in Pharaoh's court who oversaw all of the goods of the Egyptians. So he was basically like a rich dude. And as soon as he saw Joseph, he realized that this young slave was special and said, "Hey, this is a young man of good character and trustworthy." And Joseph quickly became the head of Potiphar's household because he was responsible and hardworking. But Potiphar's wife was not happy with Joseph, especially because Joseph wouldn't do the things she asked him to do. In other words, she wanted him to flirt with her, but he refused because he was a man of God and was already married to his wife, Asenath. She was beautiful, but Joseph didn't even look at her because he knew that would be wrong. And after a while, she got so frustrated with Joseph ignoring her that she decided to lie to Potiphar and say, "Hey, this guy just tried to attack me, but I screamed and he ran away." Now, I don't know why she did this. Maybe she was bored, or maybe she wanted to take advantage of Joseph's good name, or maybe she was jealous that he was married and she wasn't. Whatever the reason, she lied and told Potiphar that Joseph did something bad. Then Potiphar went to Joseph and asked him if it was true that he had assaulted his wife. Now, Joseph immediately responded and said, "No, that's not true. I don't even look at women lustfully. How could I do such a thing?" But Potiphar didn't believe him and threw him into prison. That's a quick summary of what happened in episode 4. Now, before we wrap up, I want to play a fun little game with you called Truth or Lie. Here's how it works. I am gonna tell you a few statements about this episode, and you have to decide if they are true or false based on what we just read in the passage. Okay, here we go. No. 1. Potiphar was a poor farmer who lived outside of Egypt. That's either true or false. No. 2. Asenath was the name of Joseph's daughter. True or false? Number 3. Potiphar immediately believed his wife and put Joseph in prison. True or false? Well, let's go through the answers together. No. 1. Potiphar was not a poor farmer. He was actually a rich official in Pharaoh's court. So that means statement no. 1 is a lie. No. 2. Asenath was not the name of Joseph's daughter. She was actually the name of Joseph's wife. So that means statement no. 2 is also a lie. And number 3, Potiphar didn't immediately believe his wife, but he did end up believing her and putting Joseph in prison. So that means statement no. 3 is true. I hope you had fun playing that game. I know I did. We'll play again next time. So don't forget to join us next time as we continue the series, The Joseph Story. Until then, keep the faith and keep watching.